Okay, check this out. I got a green screen, which you see here, to be able to remove my background and put myself into videos for different things that I'm doing. What I wanted to understand, or rather what I wanted to do, was figure out a way to create virtual backgrounds and be able to use those in the green screen settings. So here's what I did. Okay, I'm sure everybody's familiar with Canva and familiar with Zoom or any one of those types of programs where you can put up a virtual background. So I've been doing some video work for my business, and it has required me to get a green screen, which I have behind me, in order to overlay myself on top of videos and stuff. But one of the things that I wanted to do was to use virtual backgrounds, and these are videos that I've created in Canva for some other projects. But so let's say I wanted to. I was messing around with toilets, and sometimes the virtual backgrounds or the pictures that the AI and Canva come up with are pretty funny, but they're not perfect. But that's okay. It's coming along, and I'm using it, and it works very well. So what I wanted to do was create 30 or so virtual backgrounds so that I could drop those virtual backgrounds into, I use Filmora 14, drop them into Filmora so that I could use them as my Chroma Key images. Okay, so obviously in your mind you want to start coming up with what you want to be creating. I was doing things like this, like offices with shelves, stately desks, stuff like that. So anyway, this is how we did it. So I'm going to go create design. I'm going to type in Zoom virtual background, 1280 by 720. Boom. So basically it just gives you that size of a blank canvas. So what you want to do here is add a bunch of pages using this button down here, add page, so that we're not having to create a picture, add it, make it the background, and then add a page, and then keep doing it over and over. What we'll do is we'll add, let's just say 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time I click this, it adds another page. The numbers are up here and down here. So we'll say add one more page. Scroll up to the top. A really good way to go about this is to shrink these pages so you can see many of them at the same time. Now we're going to open Magic Media. You might not have it right there. You might have to go into apps. I use it a lot, so it stays here. So you click that. It's going to be landscape for sure. And then there's a bunch of different styles. We're going to use photo because we want it to be realistic. There's all sorts of, like if you're into, or if you're creating this for work or whatever, there's all these different ways to do it, and I'm sure that you can make some really cool stuff. But we're going to stick with photo and then go in here and tell it what we want. We're going to say stately office with wood shelves that have decorative items on them. There will be an American flag on one wall. And so that's it, office. So hopefully it'll assume that we want a desk and things like that. So you hit generate image. It'll take a little bit of time here to build them, 10 to 20 seconds max. Okay, so man, that looks pretty good. So if you don't click it, it won't save it in uploads. You can see that I've done a bunch of these. So I'm going to go back here and I want to click it, and it puts it out here onto this slide. And then we're going to right click, set as set images background, excuse me. So we'll do that. You click here, you click this one, it goes onto the page, and you right click set as background. Boom, boom, boom. Now, what you'll see here is that the AI is not perfect. None of these American flags. Well, this one right here looks pretty good, but these other ones are a little funky. But you know, for what you're doing it for, it's okay. And then let's do another one. Let's do something different, like sitting near a. No, sitting near. Let's see. A grassy knoll next to a river with rocks in the bottom, deer on the other shore eating from an apple tree. All right, well, let's see what we get. That's a little funny. Generate again. We'll wait our prerequisites 10 to 20 seconds, and it will start to populate. It really doesn't matter what you do. You could obviously go wild. You can put whatever you want. So, boom. When we're done here, I'll enlarge these so that we can see what they look like. So you can see the realism. Those look pretty good. Sometimes on living objects or living things, rather, humans, animals, they get a little weird. Have multiple legs. I mean, like, what is this? But anyway, boom. Set as background, and the last one is here. Like that, like antlers in front of the ear, antlers behind the ear. You know, but for the most part, it looks good. It doesn't really matter. You'll be using it on a small screen in Zoom or Teams, or like in my case, if you're using it on a background, for a background on a green screen, it's the same difference, really. I mean, this guy's got his head buried in the grass. No big deal. But these look good. So super easy. Like this, like the leather kind of runs together. It doesn't make a lot of sense. This book's kind of torqued. That's okay. It's not going to matter. So now, in order to get them all dropped to file, you go to share. We want it to be, you hit download. We want it to be PNG, all pages, and you hit download. What it'll do is it'll drop all of them into a zip file wherever your download area is. So you then go to your download area, right-click the folder, and choose Extract All. If you want it to go to a specific folder, you drive it to that folder and hit OK, and then all your virtual backgrounds will be there. So we're using Filmora, so we just need to import them into Filmora so that we can use them with our green screen. Okay, well, really that's it. So thank you for watching my tutorial on how to create virtual backgrounds for Chroma Key in any program using Canva.